Many people drift through life in a restless state of waiting, hearts tethered to distant milestones, a promotion, a relationship, or a celebrated achievement, believing happiness lies just beyond the next horizon. This endless loop of if-then thinking weaves a fragile web of hope, only to leave fulfillment fleeting and peace elusive. Achievements may light up a few moments, but their glow fades quite too soon. We often hold tightly to the comforting belief that one day the stars will align and life's chaos will settle into the perfect order we've always dreamed of. This isn't merely a passing thought, it's a deeply rooted mindset, stitched into the fabric of our culture and the narratives we tell ourselves. But this hope, this waiting for external circumstances to rescue us, can quietly anchor us in a sea of longing. Instead of delivering the happiness and peace we crave, it often leaves us adrift, yearning for more, trapped in a cycle of unmet expectations and lingering discontent. Imagine this. You're in a job that drains you, holding on to the hope that the next one will finally bring the peace and fulfillment you crave. Then, the moment arrives. You land that coveted position. But instead of bliss, you encounter new hurdles, a challenging colleague, heavier responsibilities, or an exhausting commute. The euphoria fades, replaced by the sinking realization that the dissatisfaction you felt wasn't just about the job itself. It was something deeper, something internal, quietly following you from one chapter to the next. The pull of external salvation is almost irresistible, whispering promises that feel within reach. When I'm financially secure, my worries will disappear. When I meet the right partner, I'll finally be whole. When I land my dream job, life will fall into place. These thoughts paint a vision of happiness shimmering on the horizon, an oasis offering comfort and relief. Yet, like a mirage in the desert, the closer you draw, the more it shifts, elusive, fleeting, and never quite what you imagined. What seemed like salvation often transforms into yet another search, leaving you longing for the next distant promise. These repetitive cycles of dissatisfaction often stem from unresolved internal patterns. When you fail to address these patterns, you unconsciously recreate situations that mirror your inner struggles. Picture your mind and heart as a garden. Neglecting it allows weeds of negativity, fear, and limiting beliefs to take root. Planting a new job, relationship, or achievement in an untended garden won't yield a thriving crop. It will simply be choked by the weeds. True transformation requires tending to the soil, pulling out the weeds, and nurturing what truly matters. Thus, you need to realize that true joy is not a destination you reach, but a state of being you cultivate, moment by moment, within yourself. The external gains you dearly value are in fact not so valuable unless paired with the quiet, transformative work of inner growth. Imagine a fisherman, weary and disheartened, longing for a bountiful catch, yet spending his days blaming the sea for his misfortune. One evening, he decides to shift his focus. He repairs his frayed nets, sharpens his tools, and carefully selects a new fishing spot. With renewed intention, he ventures out the next morning and returns with an abundant haul far beyond his expectations. The sea hadn't changed. It was the fisherman's preparation and mindset that made all the difference. In much the same way, when you align your thoughts, actions, and energy, the world around you begins to transform, as though responding to your inner shift. Transformation is not a passive process. It demands courage, effort, and faith. Yet the rewards are profound. As you take ownership of your life, you discover that peace and happiness are not distant goals, but present possibilities. To move from external dependence to internal empowerment, you must take intentional steps. Ask yourself, what can I do to feel some peace right now? This might be taking a few deep breaths, journaling, or stepping outside for fresh air. Observe the thoughts that tie your happiness to external factors. Challenge these beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. Whether through therapy, meditation, or self-help resources, dedicate time to understanding and transforming your inner world. Focus on what's going well in your life. Gratitude shifts your perspective from lack to abundance. Align your actions with your intentions. If you want financial stability, create a budget. If you seek a fulfilling career, develop relevant skills. Life has a way of throwing storms our way, challenges, setbacks, and pain that feel all-consuming in the moment. It's natural to feel hopeless when the ground beneath you shifts. But there's a vital difference between fleeting moments of hopelessness and being trapped in a perpetual cycle of despair. These moments, while painful, are often the seeds of transformation. For example, losing a job may feel like the end of the world at first, but it can also nudge you toward discovering a career that aligns more deeply with your passions and purpose. Such moments, though heavy, often pave the way for growth and renewal. But chronic hopelessness takes root when despair becomes a constant companion, overshadowing your ability to imagine a brighter future or muster the courage to take meaningful action. It often arises from the deeply ingrained belief that happiness and fulfillment are tied exclusively to external circumstances. This mindset creates an invisible cage, trapping you in the idea that your peace lies just out of reach, dependent on forces beyond your control. True transformation begins when you retrieve your power and recognize that while external circumstances can influence you, they do not define you. This is not about ignoring challenges, but about understanding that your responses and mindset shape your reality more than any external factor. When your actions, intentions, and energy align, the world around you begins to reflect this harmony. It's as if the universe responds to your inner clarity, shaping circumstances to mirror your growth. This principle extends deeply to relationships, where inner work is essential too. Addressing insecurities, setting healthy boundaries, and building emotional resilience are the foundations of lasting connections. Without this inner transformation, even the most loving partnership can struggle, burdened by the weight of unhealed wounds. True connection flourishes when both individuals bring not perfection, but a commitment to self-awareness and growth. The idea that a soulmate will come and complete you is a deeply ingrained belief, but it's fraught with illusions. While relationships can bring immense joy, they are not free from challenges. In fact, they often reflect your deepest fears, insecurities, and unresolved wounds. Without inner work and self-awareness, the very relationship you hoped would bring fulfillment can instead become a mirror of frustration, highlighting the parts of yourself that still need healing. True love doesn't shield you. It encourages you to grow, to heal, and to become whole within yourself, so you can bring your best self to the connections. In the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu writes, "Too much light blinds the eye, too much noise deafens the ear, too many spices dull the taste, too much exercise weakens the body. The pursuit of great riches leads to ruin." The relentless chase for excessive riches often leads not to abundance but to depletion, a paradox where more becomes less. Less energy for what truly matters, less clarity of mind, and less peace within. In seeking too much, the scales tip, and life's delicate balance crumbles under the weight of unnecessary burdens. Stress becomes the silent thief, robbing joy and leaving you overwhelmed by what you once believed would bring fulfillment. True wealth lies not in excessive, meaningless pursuit, but in knowing when enough is enough, freeing yourself to embrace a lighter, more meaningful existence. Your energy is sacred, a finite resource that must be channeled wisely. To thrive, you must direct your physical energy toward work that feeds your soul, creating a life of purpose and fulfillment. Guard your emotional energy. Don't squander it on pleasing those whose values clash with your own. Protect your mental energy by resisting the urge to overthink and complicate your challenges. The real magic begins when you stop scattering your energy on distractions and unite it toward a clear, intentional path. In that focused alignment, transformation unfolds and your true potential emerges. With practice and intention, you come to realize that your true life is unfolding right in this moment. You learn to celebrate the small victories, savoring the good things as they come, rather than constantly chasing something more. Life is not a race. It's about enjoying the journey, step by step. Rushing through moments robs you of the joy found in anticipation and presence. Expectations can lead to disappointment, but when you embrace what is before you, contentment follows. If the present moment is painful, shift your perspective from "I'm hurting" to "I'm evolving." Pain and discomfort are often the catalysts for change, and mostly, that shift leads to growth and transformation that benefits you in ways you can't yet see. Whether through prayer, meditation, listening to the rhythm of nature, or simply being present in the moment, allow yourself to listen to the whispers of your heart. By connecting with your inner world, you better prepare yourself to navigate the external world with calm and grace, cultivating a sense of inner peace. Let go of the need to control everything. Release yourself to the flow of thoughts and emotions that can heal, empower, and even surprise you. Your inner voice is always speaking. It's a reliable compass, guiding you when you quiet the noise of life. This way you can plug into the positivity around you and tune into the clarity that emerges when you let go of all distractions. If this message resonates with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you spending time here.